Hey, I'm Keith the Traveller. Traveller as in explorer, not as in pikey. Hey, I'm Keith the Traveller. Welcome to vlog number 3 and the final instalment in this Balkan exploration. So right now I'm in Split and behind me is Diocletian's palace. It's pretty much the main reason that people actually come to Split. Diocletian was a Roman emperor and he had this place built in 300 AD as his retirement pad. Now if you ask me, it's not a bad place to actually retire itself. It's quite nice because it's kind of like within an old fort, and again it's pretty much repeating myself here. Lots of little windy streets, old buildings, and it's actually quite easy to lose yourself and escape the hordes of tourists. Because when I came here 8 years ago, it's actually changed quite a lot in that period of time. Oh, say hello to the old guy in the background. So what did I do while here actually? So two of the guys I met in Sardar, Amin and Francisco, we decided to head over to an island, Brač, which is nearby, because the lady at Airbnb who I booked through said, go to Bol. It's the most beautiful beach in the world, she told me. Well, let me tell you about this beach in Bol. Actually, it was super overpriced. It cost me £8 for a mojito. £8. The sun lounger was £5. The umbrella to go over is £5. That's £10 to lay on a beach. £10 to lay on a beach in Croatia? What the hell was that all about? Not only that, it was just, how can I say this? There was hordes of people everywhere. There were stones. I try not to compare it to other places I've been to when I've travelled, but at the end of the day, this beach was just shit. And if you want my advice, don't go to Bol. Just don't bother. So I actually had to spend another couple of days here in Split when I didn't want to. I'd arranged to go to Mostar in Bosnia. The trouble is with lymphedema, when you travel, you run the risk of running into all sorts of problems. I pushed it too far and therefore my leg just couldn't take the pace anymore, so I had to spend an extra couple of days watching Storage Wars and just getting really bored. Right now I'm off to Trogir and that'll be my final stop in this destination. Until then, it's over to you, Keith. Thanks very much for that, Keith. So here I am on my last stop in Croatia and this little mini adventure, and behind me is Trogir. Trogir was first settled by the ancient Greeks way back a long time ago and was first known as Tragos, which actually meant male goat. There's an interesting fact for you. Right now I'm filming this from the fort of Kermagon, which was actually built in 1347 by the Venetians, as this town has been held for many thousands of years and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site because it has many old and ancient buildings. Pretty much going to repeat myself as every other vlog about a place in Croatia where it has narrow streets, because again this place was kind of built on a little island and it was fortified by the Romans and everyone else who decided to come along after that. Therefore it's got churches dating from, I think around the earliest is around about 13th century, so loads of old buildings to wander around. In the back there you'll see is the promenade where you can kind of just wander up and down and soak up the atmosphere and enjoy it. And it's actually a really nice place just to spend the day or two. Of course, being as it is, it does have its downside, and being so close to Split does mean that you get like hundreds and hundreds of tourists, generally people on the cruise ships. So get out of the way because they come barging through, mooing like hell, as they're actually trying to make their way around the town as quick as they can before they get on the cruise ship. Bit of a shame really, but overall this is like a really nice place to visit. So as this is my final vlog, what have I learned so far? Well, I think this trip has taught me a few things actually. The first thing it's taught me is that the first thing when I get back, I've got to sort out these gnashers. They're a disgrace. Don't even smoke. Terrible. Sorting them out. The other thing as well is that restaurants in Croatia, right, they have these young women standing outside, very attractive, very great bodies, all asking you to come inside their restaurant. I've been having about 10 meals a day. I tell you, fat as a barrel, just can't say no. As for the next adventure, well, later on this year I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to head over to Australia, but I can't just do Australia. I'm sure I'll stop off somewhere in Southeast Asia, maybe go to Tasmania while I'm in Australia, make a bit of a tour of it, but it all depends on what happens next. So over the next few months we'll see what happens, but in the meantime, thanks very much for watching these past few vlogs, and I'm your host. Until next time, signing out, Keith the Traveller.